There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alex Bregman, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now batting, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jose Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Ripped on the ground to first. Shea has it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
We really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Count even now at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Mike Morgan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 23 homers and 72 RBIs. Popped him up. Biddle in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Justin Baker, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Thomas is there, and he'll bring this one in. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Coming to the plate now, James Shields. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Baker is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches, because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch, and he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Ryan Shea. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and it's fouled away.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 2 down. Digging in, Anthony Cox. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Tony Biddle, and on the first pitch he hits it in the air to right. Thomas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back now from PNC Park. Second inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Shields has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D.
Center fielder.
And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Ball one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Carter Thomas, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Thomas is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the comp.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Tucker ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Standing in, Carmine Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kramer ranges to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Colin Moran. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The right fielder, Colin Moran.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Oh, that's out.
A shot down the first baseline. Morgan gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting in, the second baseman, number 44.
Digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Reyes is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a moment to check out the standings. And as you can see, their lead is just a game and a half entering play here today. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Baker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he grounds one briskly to short. Backhanded on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros are down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Pirates, the pitcher, Miguel Aguilera.
Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
1-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Still 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Tucker becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Ready for another chance. Ryan Shea. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Comes set. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A pause. And the 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The set. And the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Catcher Anthony.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get two quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box, Anthony Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
With two outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much.
Quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Fastball just inside.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The set and the 3-1 pitch, and this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2. Here it is. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Shea at second. Cox on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marisnik is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Weekly hit towards first. Shea scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping up now, Mike Morgan. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Three and one.
Count, it's 3-1.
Three and two.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike in the zone.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
Shea is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding into the box, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Colin Moran.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 balls and a strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Fastball in there for a called strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Jake.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jake Marisnick goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Carter Thomas. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Carmine Reyes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball one.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
One and one. Here it is. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out from 5.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. The 3-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Astros lead one. They're down 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Miguel Aguilera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alex.
Digging in once again, Alex Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. James Shields. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he fouls this one off. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 3-2 one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him.
10.
Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Shea, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. The bag, a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way, and here's a fastball call.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Standing in now, Anthony Cox.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Striding in, Tony Biddle, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Cox stands at second with 2 gone. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now the 2-0. This is foul right side. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Colin Moran would be next. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Moran possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 0-1 on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 and 2.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Carlos Correa will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 1, Carlos Correa.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He'll come into play at 317. A dozen home runs and 46 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready once again, Mike Morgan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he sends it on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. The 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The right fielder, number 4.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The bat, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, Carmine Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The set and the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Moran is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Pirates 3 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Number 58.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gabriel Moya enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Moya playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Moya has pitched just under 120 innings, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 3-1 to first. Morgan moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter.
Ready for another
Number
shot
44.
now. Kevin Kramer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Right there for strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Miguel Aguilera. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Number 17, Aledmys Diaz.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The average at 284 to begin play, with 19 homers and 73 driven in. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Misses, ball 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Dickerson going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Brantley has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Two and 0 to Brantley. Rodriguez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Diaz at second with 2 down. Three and 2, full count. He set the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Pirates lead it 3-2. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chris Davinsky.
Alex Tucker will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Tucker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Marisnik. 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, James Shields. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down.
The first baseman, number 10.
Ryan Shea will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home is in there. A called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there.
Now
usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Cox. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Pirates, number 35, Keone Kela.
Into the box, Mike Morgan. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Morgan.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Moran has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail 3-2. Ryan Presley will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Ryan Presley.
Stepping into the box, Tony Biddle. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The third baseman, Tony Biddle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Now batting, right fielder, Colin Moran.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1. Presley, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now here's the pitch. Still even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The next 3-2. Left side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The center fielder, number 12.
So striding in, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Again, a 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 4-2 Pittsburgh. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Dario Aguirre takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 76. Dario Aguirre. Now playing second base.
Now with the plate, Carter Thomas. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in, Carmine Reyes. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. They're ready to raise the Jolly Roger. 38,000 plus on their feet at PNC. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Last strike now for Houston. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, a hit or miss field hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. And this thing is over.
4-2 the final score today. The Pittsburgh Pirates led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Miguel Aguilera earns his first win of the season. Dario Aguirre wraps it up for the save, his 47th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.